This was one of the reasons we started moving in the direction of homesteading. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Today we have company. It's Mason. We have friends over, they're visiting, and Mason's one of those like me. He would rather be doing something than just sitting around. I mean, who wants to visit anyways? Let's work. So right now we are actually going to be working on the orchard in kind of an interesting way. I'll explain as we go along. This is a honey locust. Honey locusts are one of the most hateful trees I think I've ever seen. They're covered in thorns, and even their thorns have thorns. Case in point. Yeah, that is some gnarly thornage right there. So basically the way it works is a locust tree, pretty much any tree, the good rule of thumb is if it's a type of tree that gets beans. So mesquite tree, locust trees, even mimosa trees, they are what's called a nitrogen fixer. So what they do is their roots, they collect nitrogen from out of the air. And if you go and start trimming off branches and stuff, you know, as above, so below, the roots will start dying back, releasing all of that nitrogen into the soil. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take a couple of these locust trees that have sprouted up around this, and I'm gonna try to transplant them. I'm a little bit late because everything's starting to leaf out, but it's either that or I just come in here and bushwhack them. I'm gonna leave this big tree right here, and then everything else I want gone. We'll see what we can do. All right, so while we're down here, I am actually going to dig these up. These are Bradford pear. We don't want them. They're miserable trees. They are not beneficial. They're terrible. It looks like I've got this one that I'm gonna dig up. I've already hacked it once. I've got this little one I can dig up, maybe. I'm hoping it's not growing off of an offshoot of this thing, but we'll see. And then I've got, looks like one more down here. This one's actually gotten way too big on me. Last year it was only about this tall and it just shot up. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna severely cut this back, just lop it off, dig it up, and see if I can split it up. Okay, so this one was kind of a surprise. As I started digging, the roots, it's almost like it was a tree that fell down and changed direction. So I think what I'll do, because everything that was under the ground has roots, move your hand. I think I could actually lop it off right there and plant this portion, get all these roots back in the ground. I didn't really want to bare root this, but it's fine. The reason I saved these is because I knew what they were. It was like, okay, this looks like a locust tree, and sure enough, it's called a honey locust. This will be our nitrogen fixer for our orchard over here. Basically what we'll do every year is we're just gonna coppice it. We'll let it grow all year long, lop it off, it'll self-prune, releasing nitrogen, feeding the other trees around it. Doesn't really matter that we're abusing the heck out of this. If it lives, cool, then we have a free nitrogen fixer. If it dies, I was gonna get rid of these anyways, so it's all good. Big root growing up the hill. Yeah, right there. Bingo! See, that's a perfect candidate for planting in the orchard. All right, let's see if we have any more participants in today's operation. I think this one over here, I don't really want another locust tree over here in the garbage pile, so I think we'll coppice this and dig it up. All right, so why we are doing this, we had originally planned on kind of setting up a permaculture orchard when we got here, well, all the things that we've had going on, it just hasn't happened the way we should have done it. So the way you plant your fruit trees, your orchard, your permaculture orchard, is you do 2 food, 1 fixer. So it'll be fruit tree, nitrogen fixer. Right here, we're pretty much set up. We've got a peach tree, an open spot, an apple tree, and it looks like a pear tree. So in this row, it'll be food, fixer. Food, there'll be another food, and then a fixer, so on and so forth. Some of these we've kind of planted willy-nilly, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant a fixer here, a fixer down there. I think, what do we have? We only have 3, right? All right, that's better than nothing. One of the other trees that we have around here that works really good, come to find out, is mimosa trees. They're an absolute pest. They're considered an invasive species, but they're very pretty. They put their pink flowers out here in probably a month. They'll have all their nice pretty flowers. They're a really pretty tree, but they got out and they're everywhere. The beans, I guess birds will carry them or something like that, and we've got them all along the wood line. They're everywhere. So I'll probably put some mimosa trees in here and we'll do the same thing. We'll let them grow and then we'll coppice them. I think we're gonna get planting. I want to say a huge thanks to Billy over Permaculture's farm. We'll leave a link. He has kind of reinvigorated me and Meg's want to do the permaculture stuff. Like, this was one of the reasons we started moving in the direction of homesteading, was to get after doing some permaculture. And it feels like since we've been here, not that we've lost interest in it, but it's like we've forgotten. Jack, Tyler, thank you guys. Mason, thank you. Did you at least learn anything new? Yeah. Yeah? I feel like I should get more trees, but we are a little bit late in the season. But like I said, if these do what I want them to and we can coppice them every year, free tree. I love free. That's the best price, free. I haven't really used an excursion in doing things like this before. Trucks I've had over the years, none of them have been this heavy. I mean, this is like 8,500 pounds is how much this excursion weighs. And holy Toledo, it just ripped that stump out like it was, I couldn't even feel it. All right, I'm gonna see if I can rip out that second half. Bacon wrapped chicken, we're putting bacon sauce on it.
Yes. Bacon and sun-dried tomato.
All right, dinner is over. We are all full. You are so dirty.
She is dirty.
Today was kind of one of those days that like I did not get anything done that I wanted to get done. Well, I mean, I planted some trees and uprooted some trees, so I guess it wasn't a total bust. Down.
You want down or you want up? Okay.
I'm happy with what I got done today. Tomorrow is another day.
Hey, do you want a bath?
Bye.
Okay.
Bash. All right, hold on.
What?
We're gonna end it here.
Okay.
We will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.